Eddie from Barstool. He's from Chicago. We will talk to him. He was at the game with Big Cat. The Bears' big victory over the Packers, outscored the Packers 22-6 there in the fourth quarter. We will speak to him coming up right after Week 10 observations. Mike Golick Sr. Is with us today in God Bless Football. And again, we will re-air my interview that I did a few years ago with Bob Weir, who passed away over the weekend. And we will play that back for you in the Big Stewie today. Are you guys ready here for Week 10 observations? Who am I doing them for? Izzy is out. Taylor is, he's tired. I never do them for Taylor anyway. I usually do them for Mike in this situation, but I can't pronounce his last name. So what am I doing here?
Just do it to Mike then.
Okay. Well, Mikey.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
I'm not sure you could pronounce that, so.
It's a tongue twister. All right, here we go. Mikey! Hey, what a weekend. It was one game of the year after the next. 4 games decided by a total of 14 points. And we're not done because we have another one tonight. 2 teams that have no shot of making the Super Bowl. We digress. Mikey, just like that, make no mistake about it, coming off the greatest wild card weekend in the history of the NFL, the second season is back. Nice. Yes. So much fun. Buffalo Bills, your Super Bowl to lose. New year, same Trevor. The scariest thing you can do is bet money you care about on Trevor Lawrence to deliver.
Isn't that what you tried to do? You and Bear tried to get me to do that on Friday on Talk It Out.
Yep. We did. We did. Mikey, you know what the L in Lawrence stands for?
Loser.
Lose your money. On a weekend that displayed coaches like Kyle Shanahan, Jim Harbaugh, Mike Vrabel, the best coaching job was done, of course, by Kurt Cignetti.
Dismantled him.
He's unbelievable. Mike Vrabel prefers his lips bloodied. Taylor, put it on the poll. Does Mike Vrabel prefer his lips bloodied? He's right.
When Milton Williams headbutts him, I imagine Vrabel going like this and like looking at his blood and being like,
yes,
nice. Now we're getting started.
Now the game has begun.
I think you guys are right. Buffalo had lost 8 straight road postseason games. You, of course, know what that means, Mikey.
They were due.
They were due. Khalil Shakir's nickname should be all reliable. He's always there. He just sits down 8 yards away from Josh Allen, and he throws him a pass. He's always there. 6 to 8 yards. He's always open.
Nobody sits on that route, huh?
Nah. Every time the camera cuts to Sean McDermott, he has this look like he's just waiting for Josh Allen to bail him out. Because he is. John Harbaugh was so close to being the Bills head coach.
I feel like every time they cut to Sean McDermott, every time he looked a little more like John Harbaugh. Yeah. He looked a little more like John Harbaugh.
I kept seeing a Ravens hat on him. Oh, my God. Mikey, if you want to feel old, and you and I are the same age, Buffalo has a Frank Gore Jr. Senior's going to the Hall of Fame, right? Frank Gore?
Eventually.
Well, right. Eventually he'll get a first down 3 yards at a time. Eventually he'll get to the Hall of Fame, right?
30 years later.
They told him walk to Canton 3 yards at a time.
Put that on the poll.
Yes. To Canton, call Frank Gore and tell him to walk to Canton 3 yards at a time. Taylor, put it on there. Enough with the virtual measurements. Bring back the chain gang. I am so with that. There were 2 in one game.
It's not even faster either.
It's slower. So much for technology. Texans Steelers, the rare playoff game where neither team has a shot of winning the Super Bowl. I mean, seriously.
Remember when defense wins championships?
Yeah.
It's not.
The winner of this game goes to the Patriots?
Yes.
Tell me right now you would not rather see Cincinnati play New England next week. Tell me that. Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you.
Up. Sign me up.
Thank you.
I'd rather see the Panthers.
The Carolina Panthers.
The Panthers. Bring them
The
back.
scrappy Carolina Panthers. Yes.
Exactly.
Chicago Bears, the rare team who starts playing in the fourth quarter. What's the matter with them? Can you imagine if that team put a whole game together? Jesus. Green Bay Packers, choked. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I should say that's all Taylor had.
They did.
Yes. Ben Johnson, the rare coach to coach his team out of a game, only to have the other coach him right back into it. Matt LaFleur, welcome to Miami. Although he's staying in Green Bay. I thought for sure he'd be headed to Miami. I did. I cannot believe the Packers are trying to figure that out. The best thing to ever happen, to Matt LaFleur is the NFL expanding to a 7 seed. Only reason he's still employed. It's true.
The Jets still can't crack the top 7.
We never will. Ever. I did think LaFleur was coming down to Miami. I did. Well, I had the L in LaFleur standing for lines. Now it just stands for loser. Carolina Panthers, first good loss in the playoffs in playoff history. Yeah, acceptable.
Yeah. Totally. Panthers fans woke up happy today.
High five it. What a year.
Hey, look at us. Took him to the wire.
I bet you Eddie was crying after the Chicago Bears victory, and I bet you Carolina Panthers, when we have Eddie on, we'll ask him. But I guarantee you Carolina Panther fans were crying after that loss. Not tears of joy. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Look how far we came.
Oh, my God. Love that team. Carolina Panthers led the league in fight. Last in the league in quit. You
30
ain't kidding,
second.
man.
30-second and quit.
Canales. You guys see Todd Bowles? He fired every coach. And Todd Bowles never gets fired, but every other coach on that staff has been let go, other than Todd Bowles. Don't get it. Wasn't an observation. I just veered off there. Yeah. Panthers Rams, the rare game of the year. That wasn't even the game of the day.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
These games just kept getting better, man.
And then
Taylor
Patriots.
At no point this week did I ever think I would turn to Abby and say, here comes a Bryce Young legacy drive. I cried when I did it.
He gave it to you.
He did.
Punched it in for 6.
Right.
Needed 3, got
back.
6.
Oh, my God. The audience is trained. Like, my wife even said too much time for Stafford. She said that to me during the game.
It's a woman who knows the value of 2 minutes.
Well, it's a woman who's been sitting here listening to us do this for fucking 4 months. She wants me out of the house. Monday, by the way. Live radio. Fox Sports Radio. 3 to 5 in the afternoon. And we'll continue to do this.
What?
People have been asking, right, Taylor? Yes.
Me mostly.
Yeah, Taylor mostly. Taylor, just so you know, so when I say this, I'm not announcing it to the audience because, you'll tune in when you tune in. I am telling Taylor that the live radio show starts a week from today, 3 to 5 in the afternoon. Okay? Got it? Breaking news. Where was I? Carolina Panthers. I did that one. Panthers Rams. I did that one. At no point this week, I did that one. If you want to know what Dante Moore's rookie season will look like on the Jets, it's that.
Yep.
Signetti. Mark Cuban, Indiana's biggest NL. What? Indiana's biggest NIL donor, heading to Miami to take on the Hurricanes. You know what that is?
What's that?
Cuban versus the Cubans.
Wow.
I'd print that on a shirt.
You should, yes. I want a shirt that says the stew is back on Monday. For the U. It's a good idea.
Make that happen.
Make it happen. Show starts on Monday. If national championships were given based off talk, Dan Lanning would have 3 by now. You know what they say, Mikey A?
What's that?
Talk is cheap. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's not going to the college football national championship.
Quack.
Kurt Signetti won't crack a smile until he's up 100. And even then, it'd be a smirk at best. It's fair. Dante Moore purposely tanking his draft stock so he doesn't have to go number 2 to the Jets. Heady play.
Won't work.
Jets are going to call his
Work.
bluff. Yeah, Jets are going to call his bluff.
He could just stay there, right?
Yeah,
Well, they
Dylan
signed
Raio's there
him.
now.
Yeah.
Rayola's in Oregon?
Yep.
What? Wait, so is Dante Moore leaving?
Hasn't announced yet, but
After watching him, I got to tell you, I don't want the Jets to get him.
what do you think they're going to do then?
Take him.
Exactly.
I hate them. Hey, Oregon, instead of worrying about having 15 helmets, worry about winning 1 national championship. How about that? True.
Yeah.
Fernando Mendoza is the Michael Jordan of Kirk Cousins.
Can't wait for his Coles commercial.
Put that on the poll. Both of them. Is he the Michael Jordan of Kirk Cousins? And can you wait for the Coles commercial? Mikey A.
Yeah.
You know what was on the menu for Indiana Friday night?
Duck.
Roasted duck. Oregon tight end Jamari Johnson shushing the crowd while down 42-15. Interesting choice. That would only make me louder.
Make me laugh.
Oh my God. So it's 42-7, and Johnson scores a touchdown and tells the crowd to shut up.
Yeah.
Big touchdown to cut the deficit.
The Stugotz is strong in that kid, man. I like Jamari. The Falcons named Matt Ryan their new president of football. Now that's a job title.
Yeah.
President of football. It's the best job title in sports. That or backup quarterback.
I want to be the president of football for this pod.
You should. You have my support and my vote.
I'll never convince Izzy.
What platforms are you working on? Like, are you
More
running
football.
on? More football?
More draft talk.
Yes. I woke up this morning jealous of anybody hosting a radio show in Philadelphia. WIP. Oh, God, what a day they're having today. I don't know if they have enough time today to fire everyone they want to fire. I mean, I don't.
I'll bet there are people who've been on hold since halfway through that game yesterday.
No, put it on the poll, Taylor. Have the people of Philadelphia been on hold with WIP since halftime of the game yesterday? Such a great question.
Let's go to Kevin in Delco.
Pete in Bethlehem. Fire Sirianni.
Joe's in Altoona.
Love the show. We got to get rid of Patullo. That's all I got today. Thanks.
I am telling you right now, when we are done here, I am spending the remainder of my day listening to WIP. It'll help me get over the loss of Bobby, I swear. Oh, God. You're the Philadelphia Eagles. John Harbaugh calls. What do you do?
You answer the phone.
Do you?
You answer the phone. I don't know that you make the move, but you answer the phone.
Yeah. All right. Let me try this one out on you. You're the LA Chargers. John Harbaugh calls. What do you do?
We need a culture change, Jim. We're bringing in a new guy.
That would be. I would say the only untouchable coach from the weekend is Canales.
Guy had a win and a loss.
Eagles offensive coordinator, Kevin Patullo. Pack your bags. You know what the P in Patullo stands for, Mike?
Pack your bags.
That's a good guess. I see why you would have went there, but no, it is pink slip.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hey, A.J. Brown, if you are going to complain about not getting the ball, you can't drop the ball when it comes to you. You know what the B in A.J. Brown stands for, Mike?
Butterfingers?
Yes! Nice!
You're on it today.
On it. That was a good one.
Dude played in a butter fountain before the game.
Yeah. How'd you get that one right, not Patullo? I understand that. I set you up for it. Yeah.
Oh, pack your bags.
Yeah.
How many
You know what the
B's
D in Drake May stands for?
Do it
Did
against
just
the
enough. Did just enough.
Fair.
Drake May can scoot. I didn't see that coming. His running ability. Just didn't see it. That Chargers offensive line. Woof. I started to feel bad for Justin Herbert until I didn't.
It's usually
be better.
how it works.
Just be better. Jesus. Hey, Jim Harbaugh, do it in the NFL. Hey, Jim Harbaugh, do it without Connor Stallions. Jim Harbaugh, more like Jim Harblah, blah, blah. Imagine telling Charger fans you'd force multiple turnovers and hold Drake May to just 16 points and still lose by 2 touchdowns. When I read that stat, that's when I stopped feeling bad for Herbert.
That'd do it.
Yep. The Patriots looked like they had 15 guys on defense. They did. Hey, Chargers, fire Jim and hire John. I dare you. If you want to imagine what hell is like, it's spending 2 hours trying to get out of the parking lot across from Gillette Stadium after a Patriots game.
You too?
Didn't know you were there.
Yeah, but I had to drive back to Florida.
You made good time.
I got here sooner than Taylor. Speaking of hell, he is right, though. That is a special kind of hell, that parking lot. It's where our Bryles lives. Hey, it's Stugotz. The wild card round is here, and FanDuel is turning on playoff mode. Oh, do I love playoff mode. All customers get a profit boost back every NFL playoff game day. Each game day during the wild card round, you'll find a pack loaded with multiple profit boosts waiting for you in the app. Pick the matchups you believe in. I can't wait to see if Josh Allen and the Bills take advantage of the wide-open AFC when they go to Jacksonville, or if Caleb Williams and the Bears can beat Jordan Love and the Packers. Take your shot on an upset or build a parlay that fits the moment. Then apply your profit boost and go after even bigger payouts while the playoffs get rolling. So visit FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL, and grab your profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day.
Must be 21 and older and present in select states, or 18 and older and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expires 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut, or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts, or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.
Eddie.
Stu, we did it. We did it.
You did what? Best fucking weekend of your life, right? I mean all the Chicago teams won. Yeah.
I can't think of one better. I truly can't. I truly can't.
How about when the Cubs won the World Series? I mean, any of that,
Yeah, that was a Tuesday, so I don't, I'm thinking the weekend cylinder here. But, weekend-wise, you can't beat this.
Right. I mean, all the local teams won, plus you got Bregman. I mean, fuck, you did have a great weekend. I am jealous of you, man. I haven't had a weekend like that in a long time, my friend.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It all kind of happened at once. We just kind of looked up. Things were looking really dark there. I'm sure you watched the game, but we looked up and, everything just changed in a dime. So it was awesome, man.
Yep. Go ahead, Taylor. You had something there?
Yeah, Eddie, I'm curious, when you get into the playoffs, it felt like a house money situation for the Bears this season, because you have your quarterback, you have your head coach for the next decade, but then you see it's the Packers, and it's kind of like, okay, it's not really house money anymore. It feels like we need to beat the Packers and kind of get over that Green Bay hump.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you want the Packers because you want to like flip this rivalry and you want to beat the team you hate the most. But then that's like the meathead in you, right? Like you're like, we don't got to go down this route. We already beat them in crazy fashion in the regular season. What if we just played the Rams or the Niners? Or no harm, no foul if we lose that game. Still a great season. Still weren't supposed to be here. And then like you're staring on the barrel of 21-3 at halftime, and it's like, oh shit, like maybe we didn't want this. And then thankfully it worked out.
Eddie, at what point during that game did you start cursing Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams? At what point?
I swear to you, never. Not once.
Right.
Not
How
once.
about Big Cat?
Big Cat, same. We were sitting next to each other in the 300 level, and we're just like, we were in a daze. Like we just got rocked for like 6 rounds, and we're like, all right, it's time to find our footing. It's time to switch it, go southpaw or something. But we never really thought this team was out of it, because look at the fashion they won these games so far. It's like they're truly never dead.
Right. So you guys actually had the full discussion, Rocky 3 going southpaw against Clubber Lang. Is that what you did there? Yeah,
we did. We truly did. And it was like, and usually when you say those things, it's just false confidence. But like I said, the Bears have done it so many times. Like you guys see too, it's just NFL fans. Like who's gave you better games this season than the Chicago Bears? It's
no one.
Really?
Yeah. But how about the crowd? What was the atmosphere like? Could you sense the crowd was starting to turn on Caleb and Ben Johnson? Now, you guys were calm. Let's go southpaw. I get it. You're in the 300 level. Shit's happening. And you're dazed. You're confused. And you're with Big Cat. But how about the rest of the crowd?
I don't think the crowd was turning on Caleb and Ben. It wasn't their best half, but I think the crowd was really, really turning on the defense. I mean, that was Swiss cheese. Right. We couldn't stop a nosebleed. So I think a lot of people are getting frustrated with the defense, but, it did get a little quiet there. But as soon as they got a few stops there in the third quarter, like it started to ramp up and up and up. I mean, the stadium was moving. Like it was bouncing at one point. I'm like, all right, this is getting a little scary. So and it was crazy.
Yeah.
At one point, I texted my group chat, and I was like, I think it was some point in the fourth quarter, I was like, I'm not ready to quit this Bears team yet. Something about this Bears team, something about the Bears fans.
Their quarterback, that's the something, yes.
And Ben Johnson. I love Ben Johnson, too. Yeah. But at one point, my favorite fan that they kept showing was the guy who brought his own cheese grater, and that's an unbelievable commitment to the bit there.
Oh, yeah. And that's everyone's like, how do you get a cheese grater in? It's like, dude, we're wearing so many layers. We can bring what we want into the stadium. What are they finding on anyway? They're gonna frisk everyone. No one's gonna get into the stadium. It's so heavy. Everything you're wearing.
But you're right, though. If you watch the Bears the entire season, you knew that this team does not wake up offensively until the fourth quarter. And so there was nothing really to be panicked about. This is just what they've done the entire season,
Yeah. For sure. No. And I didn't know at some point, it's like, that's why Ben kept going for it on fourth down. It's like, this is going to be a track meet. And, we just got to keep up. And it didn't look like we were going to keep up. And we also weren't getting some of the bounces that we've gotten all year.
Right.
Those 2 fumbles we didn't fall on. But I don't know. By come hell or high water, we just figured it out.
Yeah.
Were you okay with all the fourth down go forwards? Because watching from home, we were like, oh man, not that. Just take the points, man. Just don't be crazy.
Yeah, dude. In hindsight, maybe it wasn't Ben's best first half. It clearly wasn't the team's first half, but I get the process, so to speak, right? Because it was bad. The Bears defense, they weren't even in the vicinity of some of these guys who were in the end zone. So you got to keep up with the scoring, and that's kind of what it was a Sunday night a couple weeks ago against the Niners. I thought it was going to be a game like that. So,
how close is Ben Johnson to arriving at Mike Ditka status in Chicago?
Dude, it's crazy, right? Because you think of the Mount Rushmore Chicago coaches, obviously Ditka, Phil Jackson, Joe Madden, Ozzie Guillen.
Madden.
Yeah. Well, he brought a World Series,
Right.
So,
yeah, I know, but he wasn't the reason.
For sure, but he still gets, he's Quinn, they still gets Mount Rushmore status, right?
Wait, so hold on. I wanted to wait just before you finish this thought. A definitive Mount Rushmore of Chicago coaches. You're telling me Phil Jackson is in that? Is on the Mount Rushmore. Mike Ditka is also. 100%. Did I hear Joel Quenneville? Did I hear that?
Yeah, he 3 cups. You got to be on there.
Okay, I guess you do. And who's the fourth there? You're right. You do. You have 3 cups. Yes.
Yeah, you got 3 cups. Exactly. You built a dynasty. Well, we got 5 teams. That's a problem with the Mount Rushmore in Chicago.
No, I understand.
Can't do it.
Yeah, it's a great point by you. Yes, you have somebody. Who's the Cubs Madden? It was Joe Madden who broke the curse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't put Madden on there. You're taking Hallis off? What are you doing?
He's running into his dilemma right now where he boxed himself into not wanting Joe Madden.
Right.
Yeah.
And who was coaching the Blackhawks when Belfour was there? Ronick and those guys.
Yeah. I don't even know, dude. They didn't have those games on TV. I was just a little kid, and Bill Wirtz blacked them out. So I wasn't a Blackhawks fan until later. So I don't even know.
Right. All right. So okay. So based on since you've been alive, that would be your Mount Rushmore. It would be Quenneville, right? So Ben's getting there, right?
Yeah, man. Because you bring up Madden, and granted he broke the curse, but I don't that mystique is not even really there anymore. He doesn't even have close to as much as juice as Ditka, and Ditka was 40 years ago. Granted, it's still a Bears town, but breaking the curse was a big deal. And I know that's weird to say,
Right. Is it possible that if that question was asked today in Chicago, that some people would take Madden off and already put Ben Johnson on? I
don't know. No, dude, 100+ years, you got to be on there. You got to get the Super Bowl first.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. Eddie, how are Bears fans handling the fact that it seems like people are turning on Ben Johnson, not from a X's and O's standpoint, but just the handshake, the fuck the Packers, because it kind of does feel like a us against the world where it's like, if this guy's my coach, I'm backing him 10 times out of 10. He's saying exactly what the fans are saying.
Taylor, I love it. Listen, here's the thing you got to understand. And this is the same thing about facing the Packers. For so many years, we were the Dothraki army. You guys watch Game of Thrones? We were running into the fray. We were the mushrooms in Mario. People just jumped on us to get to their next level. Mm-hmm. We were the stormtroopers, you name it. And finally, we got a team that is actually, competing and actually winning games. Ben Johnson could miff whoever he wants on handshakes. We're going to have his back for sure, as long as we win games. That's all it comes down to.
But he's a dork. He's a crazy dork.
Yeah. Yes. When he said that in the press conference about LaFleur, he kind of looked like Beavis and Butthead, but it's hey, as long as you know an offense.
Yes. Is there a chance that Matt LaFleur is involved in some sort of hated rivalry that he's not aware of?
I think so, but guess what? When this happens to you so many times, at some point you're going to feel a certain type of way, and I think he hates him now. There's no doubt about it, right?
Eddie, I was laughing at your post game video when you were leaving Chicago because felt the emotions. It looked like you might have been on like the verge of tears almost, where you were talking about like
The wind.
the Packers chants, and it's like, but this time we mean it when we say it because we're better now.
Dude, yeah, because that's the thing. It could be you could be at a Blackhawks game. You could be, just at a concert, and at Soldier Field, there's like a little tunnel where everyone screams, "Green Bay sucks, Green Bay sucks." But like they've absolutely eaten our lunch for 30 years. Like you can't say that without being like, well, yeah, but it's not actually true. This time it was like, oh shit, it's true. Like it just hit a little different.
Are you happy you're getting the Rams and not the Eagles?
I didn't care, man. I got to the point where I was like, just bring us whoever. We already beat the Eagles, so obviously I think that would have been a little harder to beat them a second time, as cliche as that is. And the Rams are a juggernaut on offense, clearly. Like,
Yeah.
last night, like it was all fun and dreaming of like chocolate chip cookies and sundaes, and then like Puka Nakua jumped in there at some point, so
Yeah.
like that's scary for sure. But listen, it is what it is. I think it's going to be another track meet. Offense is gonna have to like play 4 quarters, and we're gonna have to probably score 40 points versus their 41. So
Right. You'll score
39, excuse me.
Right. All 40 in the fourth quarter. Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we'll have to do. Yeah.
All right, so you got the quarterback, you got the coach, you even got the division title, and then you sent the Packers home. Is it all gravy from here? Like if you play the Rams and you guys
don't think
lose,
so.
is it just like, hey, this was a successful season?
I mean, they're 2 games away
have you
from making it to
tasted it?
Mike. He's 2 games away from a Super Bowl, and one of those games is at home.
I'm a Jet fan. I don't know what this is. I'm trying to learn. I'm
Right.
trying to learn from somebody who's in it.
Totally fair. Yes. What happens?
Mike, I was hoping I wouldn't be asked this question.
Yes, but
because-
you have been. Yes, because you have met the
We're
fan base
journalists.
that is more miserable than yours, and it's ours. We don't know what to do here. Right.
I know. And like, listen, I don't know how to answer this, Stu. I don't know how to answer it because yes, there is part of it. Like we slayed the dragon. Like there's so much emotion that goes behind beating that team up north. And like, there's no shame in losing to the Rams. Like Stafford's probably going to win MVP. They're really good. It's still a great season. Nobody had the Bears going this far. But at the same time, like, look at the Commanders. You never know when you're going to get back. So I'm not saying I want to go out there and win Saturday, but I'm not throwing my hat on the field and lighting fires in garbage cans outside Soldier Field if we lose.
All right. So you'll be happy. So they lose a close game to the Rams at home. As a lifelong Chicago fan, you are Chicago. Okay. As a lifelong fan, you would be okay with the season in its totality because they probably exceeded expectations, right?
Yeah, like obviously you want to. It needs to marinate for a little bit, right? Like it
Right.
needs to once the ice thaws outside and like the sun comes out, then it's like, all right, I could look back on that. But
Sure.
it's going to sting for a little bit if we lose it for a couple weeks for sure.
So this is where I think you run into a problem where suddenly it turns into this nice little story, team ahead of schedule. And then suddenly you have expectations. If God forbid you beat the Rams, and if San Francisco beats Seattle, and then you're hosting San Francisco for the NFC Championship game, that loss is you're not going to look back and say, hey, it's a great season. You're going to be like, how the fuck did we lose to the Niners with everyone injured?
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
That's you get to the NFC Championship, then obviously all bets are off. Like you're going to win the Super Bowl, and we still.
No, but if you go to Seattle, that's fine. That's acceptable. You lose that game, that's fine. It's losing at home to San Francisco, which would be problematic for you. That's
for
all.
sure, yeah, can't have that. That would be absolutely devastating. That'd be devastating.
Yes.
I'm sleeping in a force preserve after that one, no doubt.
Eddie, the Bears outscored the Packers 22-6 after Bregman signed with the Cubs.
Yeah.
How much credit is Chicago giving Alex Bregman today for the comeback win?
I mean, he posted something about the Bears too, so I think a lot of people are like, "Hey, we're getting off to a hot start at the Cubs convention this weekend." So I think Cubs fans want to believe that way. White Sox fans, of course, don't feel that way. But I'll give Bregman some credit. Why not? Jed Hoyer, shout out to you.
Right. Who was more responsible, Taylor? Put it on the poll for that win. Was it for the Bears win? Was it Bregman or Caleb Williams? You went to a Cubs convention over the weekend?
No, it's this coming weekend.
Oh, and you're going.
Yeah, I might go. Might stop in, say what's up to Randall Simon, Kerry Wood, some of the guys.
Wait, what's a Cubs convention?
Yeah.
You don't have those. It's like they sign autograph, they do panels,
like a fan fest almost.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
The Yankees, they just win championships. They don't do any of that shit, man.
oh
not
yeah,
since
it's the old
2009,
timers day
yeah.
where you have your best closer of all time tear his Achilles. That's what you guys do.
Yeah,
Guy's 50 playing center field.
I have to watch TV in black and white to watch when the Yankees were winning World Series. Give me
But
a
he's
break.
asking me if there's any sort of baseball convention. I'm in Miami. I mean,
Yeah, true.
every 15 years we make it to the World Series. That's our convention.
What's it like for you guys? You're sports guys, but like when that like Art Basel and stuff goes on, are you guys like are you into it, or is it just kind of like nah, that's not my scene for the weekend?
No, I stay away from Art Basel, man. Or is it basil or basil? Tomato. It doesn't matter. I stay away from South Beach during any of those fucking things because it gets crowded. It's ridiculous. Everyone's doing fucking cocaine, and I don't want to be a part of it. You know?
True.
I think the last time Stu was in Miami for a sporting event, he was leaving the Heat championship games early.
The Ray Allen game. Yes, that shot. I did.
It's a memory. It's a memory.
I wasn't alone, Eddie. I mean,
Didn't you try to get back in the building too?
no, because I knew everyone else was trying to get back in, which made me getting out of there even easier. I mean, because they all sprinted back and I kept telling them, you ain't getting back in. Because I knew we weren't getting back in. I left the game. It was done. It was over. And then I heard a roar from the crowd. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then I got in my car. I started driving home. And my wife's like, did you see it? I'm like, don't tell me. I know I missed something. Did you see it? No, don't tell me. I told her to tape it, and I watched it when I got home. I mean,
Stu remembers that not for the shot, but for the record time he took him to get him home.
I was only 45 minutes. I mean,
Is that your greatest sports regret?
oh, wow. Becoming a Jets fan.
Yeah,
Jets fan.
true. I was 2006. I was picking up a pizza. I missed Devin Hester's first kick return in that Super Bowl.
Oh, did you? That was
that's
the only good part for you.
Yeah, I know. That's my sports regret. That was bad.
But who knew? Who could have saw that coming, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought I had like a little time. I thought I'd be fine.
Yes. Did you think you were winning it after you realized you were up 7-0?
Yeah, for sure, dude. You don't know the excitement. Like after that NFC Championship too, like we beat the Saints, and it was just a bunch of fat white dudes singing "Miami" by Will Smith in the Bears parking lot, and like it was euphoria. And I thought we were gonna win for sure after that game. And then it rained in South Beach like it does, and then
Yes.
Rex Grossman's little hands couldn't handle it. So
Right. Yes. His little hands couldn't handle it. I was at that Super Bowl. It was miserable. I'm with my dad watching Prince in a driving rainstorm at halftime. I took him home afterwards.
bad. Yeah, it's bad.
I left the Super Bowl early too. I mean,
Yeah, that's bad.
but that game was worth leaving. You would agree, right?
Yeah, no. If I was didn't have any dog in the fight, I would have been gone.
So anything else? What was the second greatest thing that happened to you this weekend? Like if you had to rank all the great things that happened, was it Bregman?
But yeah, Bregman's number 2 for sure. I didn't think Ricketts were going to do it. It looked like the Cubs were going to kind of just dodge all the the payroll, luxury tax and everything like that. So I was stunned to see it. So it's nice to see that the Cubs actually ponied up.
It's Eddie from Barstool, by the way. He is the host of the Dog Walk and the Stretch, and as Chicago as it gets. I was on with you, Wake Up Barstool, and I said I only knew Big Cat, I knew T-Bob, and I said I don't know the other two guys, but I promised to get to know them and have them on more often. And so I am honoring that promise. Just so we're clear, buddy. I'm a man of my word, Eddie, as you know.
You absolutely are. I was, initially, talks died down for a while, and I was like, man, I would think about it like once a day. Be like, that Stugotz guy. He's not a man of his word. He's the guy who leaves the Ray Allen game early. He's just not a man of his word.
He's the guy who doesn't finish things. You're right.
Exactly. So
I was just go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. So I'm happy you did.
Yes. Well, I was just waiting for my time, Eddie. That's all. I was waiting for the right time, and this was it. I mean, you signed Bregman.
Yes, exactly. We signed Bregman, beat the Packers. So you honestly, credit to you. You know when to strike.
Yes, I do. I said last week that Caleb Williams will go down as the greatest quarterback in NFL history. I told this to Chris Sims, that he has some of those. He has those qualities. Do you agree with me? Do you agree that he might?
Yeah, I think he's only going to get better, right? Like, of course, he needs to clean some little things up, but some of the throws he makes, like nobody else could make, really. Like, there's maybe one or two other guys that could make them.
Yes.
And
Yes.
when you can make any throw, like, absolutely, you could be an all-time great. So I like it.
What was the celebration like between you and Big Cat right after the game there? What was going on?
Just instant hugs. Like it was, I wasn't crying, Stu, but like it was one of
Yes.
those where like water was like was leaking out a little bit, you know?
Sure. It's okay to
And
cry. I mean,
yeah, for sure. And but like what's the bar on crying? Like is that Super Bowl? Is that championship? Like what's the cry meter? Like is it okay? I knew a guy that cried after a first round NCAA tournament win. Like that doesn't seem worthy, right?
well, it depends. Was it an underdog? Was it like a 15
Was
seed?
it Duke?
Right.
Oh, it was a 7-10 Dayton versus Nevada.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
But to his defense, he was in school for the 2020 team when they should have had the number one seed and the tournament got canceled. So
Right.
it's emotional seeing the win.
Okay. I mean, still absurd though. I mean, but I would say that's a proper moment last night to be crying, to be emotional. I'm sorry, on Saturday, because what Taylor just said, 22-6 in the fourth quarter, and your team beat your arch rival in the Green Bay Packers at home in a playoff game. That's an emotional night, an emotional win for you guys. So crying's acceptable there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. And yeah, it was leaking. It was leaking a little bit.
Did you cry after the Cubs won the World Series?
You know what? I didn't, and I always thought I would. I like I don't know. Baseball's kind of a weird thing for me. Where like I love the Cubs as a kid, and I still really do love the Cubs. But I would that '03 would have hit more when you guys
Sure.
beat us in that NLCS. That was a team that I really loved. I was 13 years old, and Bartman, and
Yes.
the
Yes.
rest is history.
But you say you guys like I'm a Marlins fan. I'm a Mets fan.
Oh yeah, true.
I was
true,
also
true.
rooting for the Cubs. I mean,
True. Yeah, true. But like by proxy, is like the Marlins your second team or no?
no, no, no,
No, you don't give a shit.
no. I barely care about the Mets. I mean,
If the teams are good, Eddie, you'll hear them start to work in wheeze.
yes.
Oh, okay.
And the Metropolitans. Yes, they go from the Mets to the Metropolitans when they're really good. Yes.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't know what I would call the Jets because they've never been good. So I mean,
I mean, you guys had your Sanchez era. That was fun.
Sanchez, yes, back-to-back AFC Championship games. It was fun. I cried. I remember crying making it to the first AFC Championship game. Actually, I did.
Mhm.
I cried. Unacceptable. Weak. It's like a 7-10 seed.
No, that's very acceptable for the Jets. I mean, come on.
How was Big Cat holding up with the news of Bob Weir? How was he okay?
He hit it well because I was
Yeah.
I was with him, like I said, and he didn't really bring it up. So I think it might have been one of those things where he was,
Yeah.
keeping it in. But obviously, he had a nice Instagram post yesterday, so I'm sure he's hurting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a tough weekend. It has, except for Chicago Bears fans.
Yeah, exactly.
They've had a good one.
Taylor, I wanted to ask you too. If I sell me on, I think I want to go to Duke Carolina this year. Sell me on why I should go to Chapel Hill instead of Duke.
Tough
That's
sell.
tough because
Yeah, it's a
I don't
tough
think I don't even think I could do that.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
The Dean Dome is awesome, but in terms of a bucket list, like if you could only do that game once, Cameron Indoor is the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have to go with Carolina stuff. I'll send you some Carolina stuff.
Yeah. That's
I
a
don't
dangerous
know.
game, man. I mean,
Have you been, Stu?
I've never been. I'd like to go. I have never been though. So, but listen, if I'm going to Duke Carolina, it's going to be in Durham. It's not going to be in Chapel Hill.
That's what I thought too, but I thought Taylor would be like, no, you gotta go to Carolina.
Like try to sell you that Carolina is the better venue. He can't even do that. As much
No,
as he
yeah.
loves Carolina, he can't even get to that place. He can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But Stu, it's not a dangerous game wearing Carolina stuff to Duke. What are those nerds going to do? Try to beat you up?
You're right.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
Imagine you fighting like that would be the greatest, Twitter little headline of all time.
Yes.
Stugotz fights some 20-year-old Duke student over standing in line for tickets.
Pre-med.
Some pre-med nerd.
I'll take that fucker out, man.
Can you imagine?
Old man strength.
Yeah.
It's good to see you're happy, buddy. It is, because I know how miserable it's been in Chicago for many, many years. And so I am happy for the city of Chicago. It's become my second city. It's a home away from home. So I love it there.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I love this city, and it's been fantastic to see this turnaround. And you, listen, we've been to the depths too, Stu. Like the Jets, if it happened for if this happened for us, and listen, we're not out of the woods yet. We've had
Right.
great, blip in the radar seasons, so I'd like to see longevity here. But it can happen for the Jets, I believe.
As bad as it's been for you, do you know what we would give for your last 40 fucking years? I mean, you went to a Super Bowl with Rex Grossman. You won one with Jim McMahon. You had one of the legendary teams of all time. And now it appears you have the head coach and quarterback combination for the next 20 years. Oh, what me and Mikey A would give for any of that.
Yeah, no, you're right, and that's what I said even before we got on. I was like, hey, before Saturday, since 1990, I was born in '90. That's the Bears only have one more playoff win than the Jets, so it's like we are in the same level as you guys, but the
Yes.
Super Bowl appearance does kind of soften the blow. The playoff wins do matter of how they are, So,
Yes, and that Super Bowl you won. You're right, but I understand that one doesn't resonate with you. We would give I would give three fingers to have a playoff win. Three. I think before I told you an entire arm, I got carried away. Now it's just down to three fingers, and I'm certain if I think about it, it will get down to no fingers, or maybe just a pinky.
Well, if I could go back in time, like if I knew you in the off season, I definitely would have been like, Stu, Mike, it's, Justin Fields is probably not going to be the guy. I would have given you that heads up.
Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Everybody.
Mhm.
Yet we still believed.